This content is not suitable for all viewers. Murder, gore, death, crude humor and language, violence, and other triggering topics can and may occur. Viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned.
This day is not what I had in mind. There's just so many problems. I feel the unrest of my people, and I don't know how to stop it. I'm gonna need more wine after this one. Butler?
At your service, my queen.
Oh, jeez. Can you fetch me more wine?
And what, my queen? I have acquired 3 vintages. The Blood Conquest of 93, the Wild Red Festival of 02, and one of your personal collections.
Oh.
Collections for heavy days.
I don't need that. I guess the Wild Festival.
Wild Festival of 02. Here you go, my queen.
Thank you.
Does my queen require anything else?
Maybe a friend.
As you wish, my queen. Kaylana.
There we go.
Forgive me, I am still not used to calling you by your first name.
That's understandable. Most don't get the privilege to do that.
Which is only why I feel more honored that you would give me you trust me at this degree.
Yeah.
So tell me, Kaylana, what troubles you this night?
Ugh, what doesn't?
Let's see. According to your list, your unrest about your children, the newcomer has invoked intriguing reactions from you, to say the least. We may... Oh, don't tell me. Don't pretend. Don't pretend. You know I'm well aware of that.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. And let's see. There was also your brother's execution that happened not too long ago. Oh.
Yeah.
And could it also be that the council or whatever the council is nagging at you all the time?
You hit all the points. And then... I just feel like... something's gonna happen. Call it a gut feeling. I don't know what. I don't know the extent. Positive or negative leaning. I just know something is going to happen, and...
Your gut feelings are usually never wrong, Kaylana.
Typically not, but...
It is what led to the discovery of your brother's treason.
Yeah. Well, that was more a kingdom decision that I didn't disagree with.
I am well aware. Though I may be a butler, not a lot escaped my my hearing or sight.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that seems to be troubling you? Or something more, or something that you're just more worried about than the others at the moment?
I know that Mal and Maddie have been sneaking out.
They absolutely have.
And I just wish that they would, come and talk to me. Instead of just sneaking out. And I know they're going out in civilian clothes.
Oh, most definitely.
So I know they're not going as quote-unquote themselves in full. I just wish they would talk to me.
if I may inquire, I think they are in what you would call the rebellious phase.
Yeah. Something like that, anyway.
I would, if you want me to, I could try to follow them the next time to sneak out and see where they are going, find out what is happening.
I already have Alfric and Axel on it.
As you command.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. So, you and the new. Speaking of the newcomer that came not too. Speaking of the newcomer here, you have had your eyes on him more than your regular visitors, so to speak. And I have more than a few ideas on why. Especially why you also said that he should not wear a shirt as often.
Gotta have something good to look at, right?
It is not my place to question or ask what you prefer or like. I am just here to simply observe and be your butler. Although I can tell you, I know you wouldn't give anything for a good laugh right now. Sadly, my humor is a bit monotoned. Then again, what isn't about me?
Yeah. But you're a good listener, so.
I try to be.
Just.
Oh,
No,
one
no,
second,
no.
my second, my queen. Sorry about the delay. Hey, your son was calling for me.
Ah.
Something about me fetching him one of his favorite books. Again.
Okay. Yeah. Well, better him ask to be fetched instead of going off to the library by himself again.
We are still having some trouble convincing the librarian to let him in after last time. If, by the way.
Well, that point was very scary for me. Just the castle.
More wine?
Yes, please. Thank you. Just feels like the castle was so empty. And after my husband died, it just went downhill from there.
A very tragic loss. Loss that day was.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy he's safe and finally home. But 5 years of living on your own in a library in pretty much isolation without telling anybody. Just scary.
Well, a lot of things is scary when you are in your position, Kaylana. Because you just so funny explained on another night of yours, you're nervous about your power. You love it, but you know that if you, as long as you're in public, one of your words can be taken more literal than any other common or god person can say. Not to mention your people know you as a fair ruler, but is also at the same time afraid that because with the snap of your finger you could have them executed. Having the pressure of the people's trust and fate is a demanding task.
I just...
More wine?
Not right now, but I don't know, I just feel like sometimes I wish that I could just take my kids and leave. Maybe they'll be happier, but
I am in no position to make any choices or tell you what to do in that case.
I know that I can't. As much as I would like to, I know that I can't. I was never meant to rule alone. It was always going to be me or Delta, or me and Marcus, and then Marcus died. And being alone, like, I've been teaching Maddie how to rule. But
she is progressing excellently, might I add.
She is! And I'm quite proud of her for all the work that she's done. But being a ruler is, dare I say it, not something I'd wish on anybody.
It is, as I said, it is not my place to be. Then again, it is hard for me to say anything, as my entire life is dedicated to the life of servitude.
Yeah.
I can sadly not say anything to it, as much as you might want to have an answer for that.
Yeah, well, the deities have not given me a good set of cards, as it were.
Well, as one old friend that I used to know back in the day always say, hey, whatever hand you are dealt, you must figure out how to play it.
And unfortunately, my hand is dealt with internal corruption, death, war, and pain.
Well, you're a bit wrong on that one, I might add, if I may say, Kaylana. Because as of recently, something might change very soon. I cannot say anymore, I'm afraid.
You tease.
I don't know. Am I?
Just a bit.
I guess you're starting to rub off on me more than I thought. I mean, let's not forget that my first day on the job with you at the head of everything.
That was quite a spectacle.
Indeed it was. But so far, of all the ones who have been employed to, you and your family has been one of the more enjoyable ones so far.
You're just saying that.
One second, Kaylana.
Nope.
Sorry about that.
How did you... Okay. I'm not gonna question it.
Yet.
I'm not gonna question it.
The Duke was calling for me this time.
Ah. What did he need?
What do you think?
Although I really can't blame them. See what I'm doing right now?
If I may say so, maybe you should call it a night and retreat to your chambers for the night.
Yeah, probably.
And while you do that, you know I'm always a call away. Hey, but I have other matters I must attend to at the moment.
Certainly.
Such as the general, who is probably gonna call for me in about 3, 2, 1. Yep. I gotta go, my queen. Do call whenever you need me.
Of course.
After all, what are friends for, Kelana?
What are friends for, indeed. Don't think I didn't see you.
I was just going to take a moment to make sure my notes were right before coming in.
Don't step closer.
So where did you run off to?
Oh,
Because
I
as
just...
far as I'm aware, our contract states that you have to warn me when you go on your excursions, and I'm looking at my notes, and no warning. You just left.
I certainly wasn't planning to be gone for,
A month and a half.
yeah, I just wanted to go one night to see if there was any changes in the stars, as they were looking a little unusual from my normal place, and, well, one night turned to 2, turned to enough to make a month and a half.
Uh-huh. And tell me, Ollie, tell me, why should I not have Octavius here strike you down for abandonment?
Did you need my consultation while I was away?
Did you need to use that attitude with me?
I did not mean any attitude. It was merely surprise. I did not think that you would require anything while I was gone.
Our deal states that you can go off and do your excursions funded by me in order to research the stars, in order to improve our kingdom. And you are supposed to tell me when you leave on these excursions, whether they be for 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, or longer. And yet, I received no notifications about you going off. And you want to know why I'm here waiting? It's because I heard in the grapevine that you were coming back today. Why is it that I found out through my spies that you were coming back today and not you? Is that particularly respectful to your queen? Is that particularly beneficial to both parties? Is that particularly adhering to our contract? No. In all 3 instances, no. So, why should I not have Octavius strike you down? For abandonment. Which, as we all know, in Xylia, we don't like when people leave. Isn't that right, Octavius?
Yes, my queen.
We don't like when people leave.
I was hardly gone. I stayed on Xylian land, and...
Except you weren't, actually. You were on Sidithian land.
If I was, it was news to me. I
You were
was
on
never the one really good with
Sidithian
geography, though.
Land. And even if you were on Xylian land, which you weren't, you still have to tell me when you leave. Now, I have been extremely, extremely courteous to you, though you've given me no results. Nothing. I've seen no results besides that initial bunch of information which allowed the contract to even come into place. So I am wondering whether or not that was all hearsay.
Well, I mean, charting the stars is hardly an act that can be done in just a little while.
We've had this contract for 7 months. I usually get results within maybe a 1-2 month window. And that's typically pushing it. It's been 7, and you've been gone for the last month and a half.
I mean, it would take at least a year to have a full chart made out. The sky, the stars, everything in it depends on the point out of a year, and to have an accurate one, it would at least need a few years to compare the different years.
Now, see, I'm
truly
not
sorry that
my first that I've had, and you will not be the last. I know how this process works. Do not think me stupid. I requested for reports to be given on your progress, and I have received nothing. So here's what we're gonna do. You are going to go with my friend Octavius here. You're gonna go see the council, and you are going to list out all of your results from the past 7 months. And if it's not beneficial enough to me and the kingdom, well, I'll let Octavius' sword do the talking. Is that understood?
Yes, very understood, my queen.
There we go. Now see, that's better. Now go. I better see those results done. Make sure they do it, Octavius.
Yes, my queen.
Swear. People these days.